success is really big in athletics because in the development stage, we have a lot of support. It's a lot of clubs, track clubs around our country to help youth develop in the sport. And on top of that, at the high school level, track and field is a real big sport. And when you move on to the university level, the college programs are, a lot of money is put into making these athletes be on an international level, be successful there. So I think it's because of the money put behind the development from the beginning as to why track and field is able to be so good on a professional level. Different instruments that go into making a track and field athlete successful. I mean, of course you have to run, that's a big part of it. But on top of that, you have the strength and conditioning exercises to work on the power and explosion that's needed in the sprints especially. But you also have nutrition, which plays a big part of it, making sure you recover the correct way and making sure you, the protein and the carbohydrates you take in, the veggies, all of that matters. And the mental aspect is really big, just being able to, you're going to be competing against the best in the world. So just being able to mentally prepare in a good way, the affirmations and just studying your sport and just making sure you're prepared mentally as well. I think it's, in athletics, it's tough to, improve on your sprints, especially because it's, thousands of a second and tenths of a second that separates you. And when you go out there, you put everything into it. And sometimes the change is a tenth of a second, but that's a big deal in sprints because you lose, by thousands of a second. So even though it's difficult to shave off time, those tenths and those thousands matter. So anything you can get to work in your favor is good.